Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It's been a long time, a very, very, very long time. Now, T. Danielle, I don't know if you're in here, but I know I'm a little late. But T. Danielle was waiting on me so that we can get this party started to review the finale of Reasonable Doubt. I did drop the link for anybody who might want to discuss it with us. But and hey, Jill, how you doing, love? Hello, what's up? What's good? I've been around these YouTube streets watching people, watching different shows and everything, but I haven't been live that much. I think the last time I went live was maybe like 2 weeks ago. Something like that, about 2 weeks ago. And that was covering something. Was that something local? I think we were covering something local when I did go live. Yep, because I think it was with my bro and my sis. Yeah, I can't remember what it was that we had did a live about. But I've been uploading a lot of content. Some people, have been, checking me out for, the other type of content I've been doing, just, crafts, doing some crafting here and there. And I'm into t-shirts now, so I'm making t-shirts. I'm making just different things with my Cricut machine. Y'all know I bought a whole bunch of stuff. I bought a whole bunch of stuff to get more into crafting, mainly for my baking business, my custom cake decorating business. But while getting into the crafting side of making like different things for my cake business, I was like, you know what? I don't know why it just hit me like I want to do t-shirts. And so I just started doing t-shirts and got me a heat press and everything. And so y'all probably seen some of my videos that I've been doing with t-shirt pressing and stuff like that. But yeah, I haven't done a lot of lives, but I've been doing, some uploads here and there. And welcome, T. Danielle. I'm sorry I'm so late, girl. I could not find my phone for the life of me. I was searching for my phone everywhere, all through the house. I was like, where is my phone?
Hey, Jill. It's okay, because I was like, okay, well, let me go back downstairs. Then I said, well, let me come back up and try again. Because, I have to keep my family separate from this YouTube
I know. And I was like, I want to get this show done today because it was like super, super lit. And, the finale was like, what? Was it yesterday?
Well, I have a Fire Stick, so it's midnight Thursday when it loads from me. And so I watch it before my baby gets up for school in the morning.
Okay.
So I watch it at like 4 in the morning because I wake her up at 5.
Okay, gotcha. Well, y'all, we are going to be reviewing the finale of Reasonable Doubt. I have been in love with this show since day one.
Yes.
And we haven't done any reviews on it together in a minute, but
it's been a while, yeah.
Girl,
for those who don't know about it, I don't know if you guys know about Sean Hawley. She is the former Bill Cosby attorney, and she was for a little while the attorney for Tory Lanez. So it's loosely based on her life, and it's produced by Kerry Washington.
Mm-hmm. And Kerry Washington, she's an awesome actress, producer, writer. Like she's just fabulous. I love me some Kerry Washington.
Me too.
You can only expect greatness from her. This is what, 3 seasons in now.
And they just got signed for 4.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Every season seems to get better. And Jill, one day when you got some time, and what
Binge
up, Chris?
watch it.
How you doing? Make sure you binge watch it, Jill. Get you some popcorn, get you some little drinks. You know,
Yep.
just get your little cozy. You know, it's winter time. Get your little comforter or whatever, a little shawl, and just sit around and watch it. You will
You
not.
know what? I got another recommendation for you. Have
Which
you
one?
watched all her fault? I'm sorry.
All her, all her fault.
Write that down. It's on Peacock.
Hold on, let me. All her, because I know I'll forget it.
Yeah, all her fault. I'm only about 3 episodes in, but ooh, it's good.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think. Have I watched that? Let me screenshot it.
You watched it already? Well,
I
don't tell
don't
me
know.
nothing.
The characters look familiar, maybe because I just happened to see it advertised. Maybe that's
Okay,
what.
okay. It's
But
good.
yeah, I can't. I don't know. I don't think I watched it. Maybe I haven't watched it.
Well, put that on your list.
Okay, I'm putting it on here now. I'm screenshotting it so it'll be in my phone for when I go
Okay.
back to it because I might start watching it tonight. Shoot.
As
But
soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna go into my little because I color to just be calm for
mhm.
anxiety. I get my little coloring stuff, and I'm gonna be watching my little shows.
Oh, that's what's up, girl. Well, especially when it's wintertime and we in the Midwest, so we be
I
inside
live in the
a
Midwest.
lot.
I'm in Chicago, so
Yes,
we get the
I
same
love.
weather you get.
Yes, honey, and it gets y'all first usually, and then it gets us. But
We're gonna be 70 tomorrow, and
girl,
we
no,
just
we
had
was
snow 3
70
days
today.
ago.
You know what? Well, maybe it gets us first, and then it gets y'all because it was 70 something today, and it's been like 30s like the last
Yep,
week.
same, same.
Wow.
So
Yep,
it'll
we
be
are
70
looking.
tomorrow. Then it's gonna dip Sunday to like the 40s, and then they said snow and rain the beginning of next week.
Lord,
That's
Lord.
that Midwest living. You don't know.
I
I had
know.
told just somebody the other day. I've been alive enough in Chicago that we've had all 4 seasons in 1 week.
Same here. We didn't had it in one day. Have you ever had like lightning and
Yes,
snow and then it be
yes,
bright and sunny the same day and a tornado? Like
yes.
we didn't have all seasons, tornadoes and everything in
And see,
one.
you guys get tornadoes much more often than we do. We get a lot of watches, but when you hear about touchdowns, it's in usually more rural areas, but not necessarily in the city.
Yeah, we get some tornadoes, boy. I be in the basement all summer, it seemed
I
like.
know I see your videos sometimes when you upload and post the warnings. Now, out by
Yeah.
my mom's house, the alarms are always going, but she lives in the
Mhm.
suburbs, going off out there.
Yep. Well, y'all come on in. Y'all make sure. I know this is an impromptu live, so y'all please make sure you like the video, get us in the algorithm, please, and thank you very much. And feel free to comment on the show.
Please, this is a
We
good
watch
show.
the
If
show.
you watch it, come talk to
Yes.
us, please. I love this show.
Absolutely. But let me ask you this. Let's
Sure.
start this bad boy off.
How's my
Okay.
sound?
Oh, it's good. It's awesome.
Okay.
It's awesome. So let me just ask you straight off the bat. Did you think the daughter, Kristen, was the murderer, or did you think Sal, the father, or the mother, or did you think Ozzy? Who did you think, like at the beginning of the season, was the murderer?
I knew it wasn't Ozzy. I always knew it wasn't Ozzy. Because he too zonked out of his man half the time. So I didn't ever think it was Ozzy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't believe it was the sister. I thought it was the publicist lady.
You mean the one who was touching him?
She was doing more than touching
When
him.
she was the girl
Yes,
from T Valley. I was so shocked to
yes.
see her in that.
I thought it was her.
Yep.
And
Mhm.
second to her, I thought it might have been the mother.
Yep. 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 Same here. We was on the same track. You know, they really got a lot of people this season because I initially thought it couldn't have been Ozzy. I just don't know why, but he looked like he just couldn't do something like that. And you could tell like off the bat he really loved that girl.
Right,
And
right.
then the mother, she just seems so overprotective and trying to run him and make all his decisions for him. And she really hated that girl.
That's what made me think she was the one who did it because I felt like she was a white girl and she wanted her out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't see that the mother would be okay with he as much as he loved that girl,
Mm-hmm.
and that would pose it would put her in a situation where she was losing a little bit of control.
She was losing a lot of control. And not only was it because she was a white girl, because I truly believe she probably would have been like that with any girl that he was really involved with.
Especially that she being a white girl, though.
Especially because she was a white girl.
Yeah.
But I just found it like really crazy how not crazy, but really how truthful this story is along the lines of child actors and actresses.
Yep.
A lot of this shit happen a lot of times. They can't date nobody. They can't have boyfriends or girlfriends. They can't even hang with their friends. It's like me, you, and the family. And that's it.
I'm never going to doubt that a parent loves their child. So that's not where I'm going with this.
Mm-hmm.
But they wanted control because they wanted to live a certain kind of life. So they needed to keep him. And that's why I don't believe they necessarily. Ooh, this is going to sound mean.
They want to keep the bag with the family.
Yeah. So they didn't care that he was zonked out his mind. As long as he was lucid enough to do the job.
Yep.
That's all they cared about.
Yep. Including the sister. Like, I thought the sister was I thought she was just so different from everybody else. But when we found out she was even giving him drugs, I was like, what?
But you know what? Now the sister gets just a little bit of grace from me, because that exchange, and I may be jumping too far ahead, that exchange with the father when he was saying, you got to take care of this, you always messing stuff up. So I think she felt the pressure to be his saving grace all of their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Those are some messed up kids. They had to deal with a lot. So she gets a little bit of grace from me, because I feel like she was giving him the drugs so she wouldn't get in trouble, because her parents was going to say, well, why didn't you watch after him? Why didn't you make sure he's this or that?
Mm-hmm. That's true. I feel you on that. I really feel you on that. She was under a lot of pressure a lot of the times as his protector, trying to help keep him sober and things like that, because all the rehabs just seem like not to be working. And then it's like he seemed like one of those emotional, you know what I mean? One of those emotional drug addicts.
Yeah.
Where if they break up with somebody, if they argue with somebody, if they, it seemed like everything that when they would push him too far, any person, he would get back into drugs. But I really hate how he really, really tried. He was like really, really trying.
I see that too. Because I believe that he wanted to be clean. He wanted to be quote unquote normal, but he had the weight of that family on his shoulders and not disappointing, not making them poor again. So I got to get out and just do this. Mm-hmm. So I think that's also what pushed him to drugs.
Yep. Well, let me ask you this. And feel free to ask me stuff too. But you know how much the mother didn't want him to be with Wendy. And she was like, I don't know. I wasn't putting past her that she would probably try to eventually take her out or have somebody do it. But like, okay, she's like this over the white girl, but she wasn't that upset with the girl who what was she again?
The publicist girl.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that they didn't know or at least suspect that there was something nefarious going on between them.
There you go.
I don't believe that when they were on the stand and Jax cross-examined her, I don't believe they were all that shocked.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because if they didn't know for sure, you had, just as a mom, you had to know something was happening. Maybe not completely what this was, but you knew it was something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't believe that they were all that shocked.
Yeah, I don't either. And I just found it kind of, crazy how she wasn't trying to, like, okay, when it's children that's being messed with by a grown-up, it's like really no statute. You know what I'm saying? The limitation. So they didn't try to press no charges. They didn't. Nothing. It was like, oh, she did it. Oh,
And they just moved on.
They moved on.
Let me ask you this. This is going to go, it's still in the show and in the episode, but a little bit back. A couple episodes. How do you feel about Jack's father? Last time we talked, I can't stand that mama, but can we talk about that?
The mama, I still can't stand her at times, but she's softened up on me a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have it for her.
I still don't trust the father. And that sister. See, I think next season we're going to get more into the sister because you know she showed up towards the end.
Right.
But how he was trying to get her to get closer because he's trying to get some money or something. I never trusted the father, but then it seemed like he was good for her. Like he was good for her, his being dad. He was coming around, spending time with the children and things like that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to expect. I can't even guess what could be the big bombshell that I feel is going to drop next season with the father. And when the sister really comes out and we find out what's really, because we really don't know what's going on right now with the sister, right? Like, and then she just popped up out of nowhere.
And then I didn't like how, regardless as to whether, I don't like how he handled her husband, because however you may feel about him, you haven't been around, you haven't been in her life, you still need to respect her husband as such. I didn't like that.
Yes.
I didn't like, and especially considering the reason why you weren't around and now you want to come in. I didn't like that.
Yeah. But what do you think about her husband, Jack's husband, getting a private what's his name to investigate him? And then he found out, basically that's how he found out about the kids and found,
I have no problem with it because I saw it as him trying to protect his wife. I don't see a problem with him doing it.
Yeah, I didn't either. She was upset at first, but I think she saw, that he didn't mean no harm. He was looking out for her. I think her husband, I love her husband. I really do.
Like him too.
Even with all his flaws, from the other woman and the baby and stuff like that, I know he just really, really loves her and really looking out for her.
And I'm no proponent of making excuses for infidelity because I would probably lose my mind.
Yeah.
But dare I say, I could kind of see, based on how their marriage was at the beginning of the show and how focused she was, and she wasn't, and men are like big old babies. So again, not making excuses for what he did outside of their marriage. He should have had a conversation, all the right things to do. But I kind of saw that coming.
And even with separation, you could be separated for a couple weeks and you find out you did what with who? Like, we only been broke up. Like, men, I don't know. All men ain't like that, I know. But a large number of men, they just act like they can't go weeks or a few months.
No.
Dipping and dappling and something else. Because that's how most babies come in marriages.
Yeah.
It's like they have a little breakup. Yep. Oh, but we weren't together. And that's the excuse. But I don't think he was wrong. I think maybe her employee, I don't know how I feel about that though. Like, you're working for me, I'm paying you, and you're behind my back spying on people in my life for my husband. I don't know. But
see, I'm kind of mid-range with that because she's close to them.
Yeah.
And it's her husband coming to ask. So I'm kind of in the middle. I get what you're saying and I agree with you. But then on the other hand, it's like, well, he did go to one of your trusted confidants. He didn't just go out nowhere. He got people that he knew he can trust and who are close to you and who are as invested in you, protecting you as I am. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe that's a weird parallel because that's her husband, but I don't really I'm sure she'll be angry at first, but then once it gets down to the nitty gritty of it, she'll get it why he did it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then what better people to go to than people you know?
Right. Because one, they're going to keep it on the down low. Because if he would have done it to anybody else, they could have possibly, endangered her case or anything. Because she already got people coming for her, which I wanted to talk to you about too. What do you think?
I was just about that. I was waiting for you to finish your sentence.
And I like him, right? From Power and from.
We talked about this before. I ain't never liked Tommy even on Power. He's from Chicago.
Yes, he is.
I don't like him on nothing. I don't like him in this show, although I think he's a great actor. I don't like him because why are you still sleeping with her friend? And I don't like her friend sleeping with her underling at work. I don't like her friend.
Her friend, it was something about her ever since we first were introduced to that friend. That particular friend, I was never too fond of. The other ones, yes. But her, she just seems, She seems like the type of friend that would go behind your back
and sleep with your man.
Yeah, girl. Yes.
I didn't like her. I've never liked her.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been something about her. I just don't. And no, I don't like him because you getting behind her back and doing all this. Nope. Like I said, Joseph Sikora, I don't like him in nothing. I didn't like him in that movie with your boy Michael Ealy and Megan Good, whatever that movie was.
And
Intruder. Intruder. I didn't like him in that. I didn't like him in Power. I just don't like him.
She don't like you, Tommy. No,
God, I do not like Tommy.
What would you do if you ran into him in Chicago?
Walk past him. He's not a celebrity I care to meet. I have no interest.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I like me some Tommy. But Tommy can be that antagonist who you don't want to fucking play with. But I have to ask you about him because I wanted to ask, where do you think this relationship with him and Jax is going to go in season 3?
Because you know what? I thought about that.
Trying to set her up, yeah.
I have a feeling that she gonna wind up hiring him at her firm.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Really? I have a sneaky suspicion that she might up because his work is not the problem, but trusting him is gonna be a serious issue.
Right. But I'm glad he came to his senses. Like towards the end, he was trying to tell them there's nothing wrong with her. She's the reason why this company is where it is today. She's the number one.
What is it too little, too late though?
I don't think so. I mean, I really hope next season is the season for her to branch out and end up hiring him. I really can see him underneath her, and maybe in the future even partners. Like seriously. I can see that for them too, but
how do you feel about
to branch out and get her own shit?
This is a little off too, but how do you feel, and where is this going to go with Morris Chestnut's character? What we doing with this?
I don't know. Morris Chestnut, you know, I'll be watching him in this, and I'll be watching him in
Watson.
The show
Watson.
Watson.
I gotta get into that. Is it worth watching?
Yes, it's worth just watching because you see him. You know, you married, so I'll say
I'm
that.
Dead because I'm married.
Girl,
I'm dead.
Girl, every time a new episode come on, I'll be like, "Who?"
You know who my husband's crush is?
Who?
And if I'm convinced if I ever told him he could have a free pass, Nia Long.
Oh, Nia, she's so beautiful.
He loves her.
Nia is.
I think he was a little upset when that coach got. I said, "Well, you seem to be upset." He said, "You don't hear no drama from her. You don't hear nothing from her." I said, "Oh, you bad, huh?"
You know, I always thought Nia was just. You know how there's some women. Now. I'm strictly Nickly, you know, but I can say a woman is beautiful. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, she is, and she is.
But I always thought she was just cute, but really, really, really cute. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
That's how I look at her. Like she's just this cute little. You know what I'm saying? Like she's the round-the-way girl, the girl from the hood, the girl.
Yeah.
I love her though. I really love her, and I wish we could see more of Nia. I don't know if she's retired or.
I think she's just focused on her baby.
Yeah, it's crazy you mention her because I used to love seeing her in different TV shows, and she's a good actress. She's really.
And I just hate because she should be a bigger actress. She should be in some bigger things.
Very underestimated.
Yeah. Her, Sanaa Lathan, Regina Hall, they should be bigger actresses because they're really good actresses.
They are really, really good. I don't know if it's the fact that people aren't writing the right scripts that they want to be in, or if I don't know what it is.
Right.
Not in more things, or they could just be chilling, you know, with their family and like, you know.
Well, do you think Morris's character will come back and work with Jax at her firm?
I can see that happening. I can definitely see that.
So we need to write the script and send it to him. Like, we got y'all stories together.
I can definitely see that happening. Definitely. But as far as why I want to call him Tommy, what is his name? Is it
You know, I don't never know the
what?
names of the characters.
What is his name?
Who you talking about, Morris or?
Tommy.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
I
like
can't
him,
remember
so
his
I
name.
don't.
I can't remember his name in the show. But okay, hold on. I gotta find his name.
I'm looking
Bill.
it up right
Bill.
now.
That's
I'm
his
looking it
name.
up
Bill.
now.
Bill
Bill,
Sterling. Bill Sterling.
what do you think is gonna happen with him and his soon-to-be ex-wife?
I think what I think is gonna happen is I think that girl is gonna fall in love with him and then he gonna go back to his wife.
I see heartbreak coming for her.
Mm,
I do see heartbreak coming for her. Because
mm.
you know his wife, she's the girl that was on that. Do you watch that comedy show, Miss Pat?
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
her daughter from the oldest girl, the gay girl on her show.
Really? I
Hmm.
love Miss Pat. I look
Yep, that's
forward
the
to her.
oldest daughter.
I look forward to watching her all the time. I
When
love
is the season coming though? It's been a while.
I don't know. I'll be following her on social media. Let me see if I can see.
Follow her on
Because
any
I've
of the
been wondering that
socials.
too. Let's see. Miss Pat, new season. And thank you for listening in, Jill. I really appreciate you, boo. Because she's like,
Yeah.
I don't watch this show, but I'm still here. I'm chilling.
Thank you, Jill. Once she gets into it, she gonna love it. I'm sure.
Oh, she will. She will. Now, what I'm showing is they said, will there be a season? What season? What season did they go to?
Aren't they
In
on
the
5
fourth?
now? It's been 4.
Okay, so I'm seeing this on here on several places saying it was scheduled to begin in February 2025, but it didn't come out. Then somewhere else says April. I don't know if it's gonna come out or not.
Oh, that's weird.
Somebody said did season 5 get canceled?
I hope not. I enjoy it. It's cute.
I don't know. I love it. She's so funny. She is so
Do you
funny.
watch that little court show she's on?
Oh yeah, I used to watch that. I haven't watched it in a long time. Where she got like Brandy's brother and them sitting
Yeah,
over to the
those are
side.
the ones with Tamar and the ones with
Yes.
Ray J. I do not watch.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. It's different. It's very different. Matter of fact, as far as the comedians or as far as these court shows, I used to watch them a lot. The ones that were not comedic like that, but like Judge Judy. I used to watch those. So I really
And she's one I can't stand. Now I can't watch Judge Judy. The other ones I can watch. I've never liked. I don't like the way Judge Judy talk to people.
Hey Miss Ray, how you doing? And girl, I used to get a gag out of that. The way she would look over them glasses, like
I
the
could
way
never.
she would look over them glasses and tear their ass up. Like, girl, I
I've
was
never been able to watch her. No.
I was there for it, girl. I was there for it. But what do you think about Jack's house? Do you think? And I love the house. I love the house. She said, "I
Yes.
love Judge Judy." All right, Miss Ray. See, we love us some Judge Judy. But do you think she's gonna stay in that house? Like her son's room was where it happened. Like I can't
That
imagine.
crossed my mind.
Yes. Like
Um,
I couldn't.
that's
As
a
a
good
child, I couldn't do
question.
it. Mm-mm.
That's a good question. I don't know. But you
It's-
know what? If it does, if they do, I think it's going to be Lewis's idea to say, Jax, we can't live here no more. I think it's going to be more him than Jax.
yeah, I can see that happening too. I just, as a child, I know I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm like,
I can't go back in that room, Mama.
no, somebody put sister in there.
Right.
But you know what? The house seems so big, but it's like that's what
But
trips
it's
me
still
out
that
too.
spirit, that situation. I wouldn't want. I would leave.
Right. But I be tripping on watching these shows that have these big, beautiful homes for the characters, and they only have like 3 bedrooms. I'm like, this house should have like 7, 8 bedrooms. They be having people sharing bedrooms and shit. But yeah, that's what I was talking about when I was about to say they probably got more bedrooms. But yeah,
But still, just being in another bed. I just know I wouldn't even want to be in the house. Period. After that happened.
yeah,
Because I
yeah,
know even like when I go to my grandfather's house, now my grandfather passed away 7 years ago. I
yeah.
can literally walk, and I mean, we have tenants in there now. I can still smell my grandfather when I walk in there.
Oh
And
wow.
I know he's there. I promise you,
Mhm,
I can still smell his cologne
mhm. His
as if he's
presence
standing
is
right next
still,
to me.
his spirit is still.
Yeah, I just can.
Mhm. And you know that takes me to some of those movies we see where people who lived in their house forever and they really love their house, maybe built it from the ground or sweat and tears, you know what I'm saying? And they ghost still be in the house. And I'm not saying he's a ghost, but you know what I'm saying? It just takes me to
No,
those.
no, no. It gives me
But
comfort when I go there. I'm not afraid.
yeah.
And my father passed away a little over 5 years ago.
Mhm.
And I always tell my mom, like, Mom, you can come live with me because I don't want her to have the expenses of
Yeah.
taking care of a house. I won't be in your personal business and just nothing. Cause she got the travel bug. I
Mhm.
call them the Golden Girls, going on cruises and stuff together. Spend your money because like she had to get the floor redone. At
Mhm.
this point in her life, she shouldn't have to worry about stuff like that.
Right, right, right.
Although my furnace went out last week and I had to go stay out there with her, me and my whole family. So I'm glad she wasn't out of her house then because I need
Girl, your
because
furnace went out last week and my truck went out this week.
oh my god.
My truck is in the shop right now.
When it rains, it pours, doesn't it? And
Man,
she told me today, she said, because it was me, my husband, my daughter, my 3 dogs, and my cat.
mhm.
And we were there for 5 days. And she said, I was so happy while you guys were here. She said, but I'm so happy y'all gone back home.
Oh, that's so sweet. But it's nice when your family, your parents know that if they need somewhere to go, they can come to you and vice versa. Because at one time in my life, when my mother was living, her and my stepdad, who's been in my life since I was 3 or 4, but
Uh-huh.
their heat had went out and it was dead of winter here in the Midwest. And she was like, Pooh, you know, my mom, she's really like
Uh-huh.
she's the opposite of me. Let's just say she's the opposite of me. Because
Okay.
she's like, would you mind if me and your father and I'm like, Mom, why are you asking? Like,
Come
well,
on.
and I mean, I stayed in this little house. It was a 2 bedroom. It had a big living room and dining room. One of them old houses with all the wood and the wood cabinets
Yeah.
and the glass
Tell your
built-in.
grandbaby
You
I like
know,
his room.
oh, I said he'll be here tomorrow.
Tell him
He'll
I
be
like
here
his
tomorrow.
little room.
Honey, he be trying to come over every day, but I'm gonna get to his butt. But yeah, I let them come. But the way my house set up, I don't have any extra rooms, and I didn't have no finished basement back then. So they had mattresses in the living room.
Making pallets
There was
everywhere.
pallets everywhere. My mom, my dad, I felt so bad. I was like, you know, I wish I had another room for you guys, but I was young then. My kids was young. I didn't have much, but I
Right.
let them stay with me for it was like 7 days, and she cooked and cleaned and
And
was
see, that's
washing
what
the
happened too.
laundry. I'm like,
My
Mom, you
mama,
doing
I
that?
cook very well, but I'm not a baker. My
Yeah.
mama she cooked, and my husband is retired. So
Mm-hmm.
I came home from work and dinner was cooked, and she sent
Ooh.
him home with 2 sweet potato pies. I said, now you know I don't do all she do.
Man, I loved it. I loved it. And then, you know, they ended up moving somewhere else. But yeah, as far as
Are
that
they
baby,
far?
well, she passed away like in
Oh,
15. So this was a long time ago
okay,
when
okay.
my kids was little kids. But yeah, she passed away in 15 and my stepdad passed away last year.
Oh,
So
I'm sorry. I'm
in
sorry.
December. Yep, yep. So and then but I still have my real dad, my bio dad, even
Uh-huh.
though we don't have a very close relationship, but he lives down south in Tennessee where the
Okay.
majority of my family lives in Tennessee.
Do you
But
visit?
not often.
Okay.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Nope. I haven't been to Memphis. Whew, girl, I think it was the year my mother passed.
Oh
It
my.
was because it was crazy because we had a reunion that we had already been working on. Because I'm like the head of the reunion for. It's crazy. I'm like the head of reunion for my high school class and for my family. But anyway, so we have been planning the works, and then when it got closer and closer to her getting really, really, really sick, she was like, "I'm gonna just give you back. No, she said, could you just refund the money that I paid for? Because it was her and her grandkids that she was taking with her. So I gave her her money back for all these shirts and all that kind of stuff. And that's when I knew it was really, really bad. And so, yeah, but after she passed away, the reunion was still reunioning. Okay. So I thought about not going. I was like, I can't do it. They was like, girl, you worked 2 years for this. Your mother would not want you to just. And it was like my first time being down south to be with all my family from down south. And she was looking forward. I was looking forward. So I was like, I'm going to do this for her. So, yeah, we went down there. And I haven't been down there since. But I would like to go down there. I like Memphis. I know people like it's rough down there. I mean, they were scared for us to go in certain areas. And I'm like, they always do that to us. As if we have no crime and no hoods and no gangs and no drugs.
I was about to say, I'm born and raised in Chicago. Like I know where to go and where not to go.
Right. But I hate when people treat us like that. Like where I'm from, people act like we just walk around smelling roses and daisies. Nothing happens here. You know,
this is not Mayberry.
Like this is not Mayberry. So every time I go to the Chi or KC or Memphis or the ATL or wherever I go, and people be trying to shelter. Like, if you don't get the fuck out of my face.
Like, where you think I live? Where do you think I grew up in?
Girl, thank you.
Look, just because I live in a better neighborhood now don't mean I didn't grow up in the hood.
Girl, way in the back of all those buildings back there you see in my background is the hood.
See?
Way in the back. My house
Question for you.
Way back there.
Do you think Jack's mother and father are going to reconcile?
Oh, wow.
I want to get that out. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I want to get it out of my head before we got into something.
No, that's good. That's good. You put us back on track. And that was like something I was wondering myself.
And how will Jax feel about it?
Okay, this is what I think is going to happen, right? I think that they will try to reconcile and they will hook up and all that shit. But then I think something's going to come out with the sister. And I think it's going to crush Jax, and her mother is going to be upset. And I think that's going to be the end of their.
I don't remember. Does the mother know about the daughter yet?
I
don't remember.
I think she does.
She knows about the daughter? Okay.
I think because I could have sworn Jax had asked her one time, did you know about this? And
about the daughter?
Yeah, I could have sworn she asked her mother that like maybe an episode or two ago.
Okay, maybe I missed it then. Because I was like, did she ask?
I mean, I could be wrong, but I could have thought she had asked her mother. Because I remember she asked her, I know for sure she asked her mother, did she know about this? And what I think was this was the sister.
Okay. I'm gonna have to rewatch it again to see. Because I was trying to remember, like, did he know anything?
So. I could be wrong, but I think she did know. Oh, because remember her, the mother said, well, that was his business to tell. Remember?
Was it? Oh, well, yes. Now I do.
Yeah, she was like, well, that was his business to tell.
Yeah, now I do. I've just ever since that mother and that stepfather situation, I just can't get with her mama. Because after she was making excuses for that stepfather, what he did to Jax, I can't get past that with that lady.
Oh God, that was a lot. That was a lot. And Jax. It's amazing because the things about this show is loosely based off of somebody's real life, right? And the thing about this show is a lot of this shit really, really happens. This is like, I like this show a lot because it's like, it's not like some made up bullshit, some baloney that is thrown in your face. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yes.
Hey, you can really get into these stories. You know somebody like this, somebody like that. Somebody.
I was just about to say that. You know somebody who has experienced all of this.
Yes. And the drugs. I mean, the way Jax. You see, my thumbnail is her covering her face with both her hands, covering her mouth when she saw him on the floor, like. This is going to eat at her for a long
especially coming from her father being an addict. You know what broke my heart in this show?
Yeah.
Do you remember when they were doing flashbacks and she saw her father using drugs and then she went to the playground?
Oh, and she was asking the kids, did they when she had a little paper? She had
that broke my heart.
Bills? I think she was using dollar bills or something.
And it was like that little candy with the little stick or whatever.
with the stick and the little sugar
Yes.
or whatever it is.
And then she was and then her mother was like, "What? Where did you learn this?" That broke my heart.
That was like the last straw. Your kid at school pretending like she's snorting.
Yes.
Oh, like that. You can have your child taken away.
Yes. Because then they like, what did she got? Thank God it was at the park and not an adult seeing it.
Right.
Yes.
But that was crazy. I almost forgot about that.
Yes. That broke my heart.
But yeah, she loved.
And then just the innocence of kids. She didn't know what she was. I saw, because she loved her dad. This is what I saw my dad doing. This is just normal for a kid.
Yep.
Not knowing what she doing.
Yep. And a lot of grown-ups tell their children this is daddy's candy.
Yes. And remember, he kept saying, I got to take my medicine.
Yep. This is daddy's medicine.
Yep.
Yep, they'll say medicine or candy or something like that.
Right.
To make it seem like it's something innocent, but then you fucking up because a lot of times kids have taken that shit thinking
it's just medicine or it's just candy.
Right.
I remember growing up, my grandfather, and my husband has a different kind of story. My grandfather, I used to get it when I would spend the weekend at my grandparents' house. My grandfather was still working a little part of when I was a kid. And he would get up and my grandma would make his coffee. And I would be like, Papa, can I have some coffee? And he would be like, girl, no, coffee make you black. And then as an adult, like, huh? Aren't I already? He would tell me no. And I'm not a coffee drinker. I still don't like coffee now. He say, coffee will make you black. I'm like, okay, all right. And the funny thing, as a kid, I believe that. Like, okay.
You know what? I drink coffee every morning. It's funny because if I'm working Monday through Friday, I drink coffee every morning. But if I'm off on the weekends, I don't make coffee. And I got friends who do. They like, girl, being off don't make a difference to me. I still get up and make me some coffee. I just can't do it
every day. Now, and here's a little story. New Orleans, I've been through many places throughout the world, but New Orleans is one of my favorite places to go.
Mm-hmm.
Over the last 2 years, I've been to New Orleans about 5 times.
I haven't been there yet. I want to go though.
Oh my God, I love it. That's the best place to eat for me. Don't go there trying to save no calories.
I heard they got some amazing food, and I believe
amazing. So I don't know if you heard, a lot of people hear me talk about my cousin. He's also my best friend. We travel a lot together on places my husband don't want to go. Mm-hmm. So we go to New Orleans. I tell my husband, babe, they scream about this Cafe Du Monde coffee, the place that is famous for the beignets, even though that's not the best place to get the beignets there. And I said, babe, do you want me to bring you coffee? He's like, no. I want to stick to my Dunkin'. My daughter and I go. And then I'm like, babe, and I told her, I was like, ask your daddy, do he want us to bring him some of this coffee? She's usually able to convince him of stuff because that's his baby. He's like, nope, he didn't want any. So for my birthday, we went together. That was his first time going. And we had just come from breakfast, Tanya, and we're going through the mall. We go to an Express Cafe Du Monde. I said, babe, I know you already had coffee, but can you please just try this coffee? Literally the first sip. He said, baby, this is the best damn coffee. So I always get my roux from down there, and I get my seasonings, my Slap Your Mama, Tony's, and all that down there because it's cheaper. And I just FedEx it back here.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought 4 cans of the Cafe Du Monde coffee. Maybe they
have to look that up.
Amazon has it. Okay, that's the next part of this story. So we 2 days back. I always call him once I get to the office. Mm-hmm. He said, babe, I'm only gonna be able to drink my coffee on the weekend. I said, what? Why? He said, because I don't know when you're gonna go back to New Orleans. I said, babe, they sell it on Amazon. He said, well, can you order me a few more cans? I said, we just brought 4 cans. He didn't want to run out. From that day to this one, he has not had a Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh my goodness.
That's how much he loves that coffee. I said, you could have had it forever.
Coffee though. There's some good coffee. I like to buy the little pods every now and then.
Now see, he likes the blue can. Because I got him one can of the chicory because I just wanted him to try it. He said he didn't like that one.
Well, my son's one of my son's girlfriend, like a Christmas or so ago, had bought me one of the, them Keurig things that make the single cups of coffee.
But he don't like Keurig. How do you feel about it?
That's what I was getting to, because I tried several different coffees with that thing, and it just don't give me the same as it brewing in my coffee pot.
But I bought him an old school percolator, and he loved that little coffee pot.
Yeah, that girl I use that stuff for, because she bought it for me. So I was using it for maybe a month or so, buying the pods off Amazon and Walmart. And then I was just like, you know what? The only thing I really, really liked about that thing is that you can make single cups. But I went back to my regular pot, and I make me enough for at least 2-3 cups of coffee with my regular one. And I haven't.
I think he has 2 cups in the morning, but he has to have that coffee in the morning. He's at the point now, if he doesn't have his coffee, he gets a headache.
Yep, I have 2 cups. I usually have 2 cups unless I'm so busy. And one thing I don't like to drink coffee after it's been sitting for a certain amount of time.
Oh no!
So after a couple hours, I can't do it. I know some people can reheat it in the microwave. So if I'm so busy and I just totally just lose track and don't get that second cup of coffee,
pour it out.
It just gets poured out. That's one thing I hate. See, that's why I said I love about the Keurig. You can make them individual cups.
Are you a iced coffee drinker, or it got to be piping hot? Because he won't drink iced coffee.
I like iced coffee every now and then. I like the one that I get from McDonald's every now and then. They're iced coffee but I don't like to drink iced coffee all the time. I like it warm and yeah.
And see, he won't drink iced coffee. He said coffee is supposed to be hot.
Yeah,
and he likes it piping hot.
Yes, I prefer it hot. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so one more question, unless you have more.
Oh, I do got one, but go ahead.
Sure. Go ahead. You go first.
Okay.
Yes.
Where the hell is Alex? Now, remember when Kristen kept lying to Daniel about what really happened?
Right.
You saw the scene where she went to the cabin, she shot the girl Wendy, and then Alex was like, Wendy, and then she shot him, and then we turned around and found out she didn't shoot anybody. The dad Sal shot Wendy. She fell in the water. He chased her down. Then he choked her in the river. And remember when Alex drove off?
And we never heard anything else about Alex. Good observation.
What happened to Alex? Like they let him go? Did they pay? Remember?
I forgot all about Alex.
Yep, he offered money or something.
Yeah.
He said if
that's something they're gonna bring up next season.
I think so. I really do, because I think what the dad Sal, now correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Sal said if you don't want to have to worry about money for the rest of your life.
He did. He did say that.
Right.
Okay, so what I was going to ask you, after the funeral, and then remember the little producer person comes to the mom and she does their interview. How did that make you feel?
I was mad. I mean, not mad in a sense, but it was like some of those parents who raise those children who are actors. I mean, she always, I'm just like, really?
Anything to keep the bag going?
Anything, right? Anything to keep the bag going. That's how I felt. Like, it was just disgusting.
Okay, I felt the same way about that.
Because I felt disgusted about her and the father the whole time. The daughter, yeah, she got on my nerves. She was giving him drugs here and there. But the parents, both of them, like, they and that happens to a lot of parents. I mean, a lot of kids, they grow up, and luckily, they must have been doing right by his money because they were still doing well. But a lot of families, kids end up growing out of the business and they flat broke.
Yeah.
So
I didn't like that at all. I was very, let me say, I wasn't shocked, but I don't like that mama. I feel about his mama the way I feel about Jack's mama.
Yeah, I can see his mama doing a movie, giving him permission to do a movie. I can see her
write a book.
Yep.
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 Mm-hmm.
Sure can.
Anything to keep the bag going, especially now that husband about to go to jail.
Yes. But what did you think about when she put the girl Wendy's head or face over the lady who her husband was really sleeping? Like she would do anything to try to get rid of Wendy. I said that is so that was low. And then she tried to imply in court that it was possibly her husband who killed Wendy because of that video.
I think we're going to find out she's done some more horrible things coming up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just, I feel like that the same way is something else about to come out about that dad. It's some more to this story too. Mm-hmm. Okay, so next thing, would old girl coming with that gun to Jackson's office? First of all, how did she even know where the office was?
I don't know.
And then secondly, how do you think who do you think is shot? I don't believe it's Jax. I think it is Lewis.
I don't know. Oh God, I hope it's not neither one of them. But
who else was there?
I mean, it gotta be. Yeah, it gotta be one of. I don't. Maybe it was Lewis.
I don't see, because she's the star of the show of it being her. So that's what made me think it's Lewis.
Child. I can't wait till next season. I'll be like, girl, as soon as it come back on, team, we have to do like a premiere.
Absolutely.
Review.
Absolutely.
We have to.
Absolutely, we will. But I want you to watch All Her Fault. Because we might have to do one with that too.
Okay. And there's this other show that I was watching.
You can always send me recommendations. Did you ever watch
Hold on, let me put that in my. Did I already screenshot? Yeah, you told me that one. I already screenshot that one.
Yeah, wait a minute. I got one more. Let me think.
Me too. I got one I just thought of. I gotta tell you about.
Hold on. Let me go to my group chat.
Okay.
With my my list.
Because I'm looking up this one right
now.
The
Hunting Wives. Did you ever watch that?
I heard of that one.
That's really good. Put that on your list.
Okay.
The Hunting Wives. Did you watch Wednesday?
I used to watch Wednesday. I actually enjoyed Wednesday when it came out, but something about the last season, when it was starting off this most recent.
See, those first 3 or 4 seasons I didn't like either.
I couldn't get. I mean, the first few seasons I was really into, but the most recent one, I just couldn't get into the first few episodes, so I kind of just let it go. But
The Diplomat, that's a good one. The Diplomat.
Okay, The Diplomat. And All's Fair. That's the one I was talking about. All's Fair. It got one of them Kardashian sisters.
All's Fair?
Yes, on Hulu. And it's about some lawyers, and it's also Niecy Nash plays in there, Kim Kardashian,
Tiana Taylor. Okay, I've been looking for that. Let me see if it's on my Fire Stick.
Yep, Glenn Close. That is a good one. That's a good one.
Okay, let me put it on my Fire Stick. Save it right now.
Yes. And I was pretty surprised about Kim Kardashian, her character in the show, because I'm not going to say she's awesome or nothing like that, but I was just surprised that she kept my interest.
I said that about Lori Harvey on this show. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's not on the Fire Stick yet. Okay.
Yep.
Let's take a note of it.
But it's on Hulu, and it was really good, really good.
Okay. I gotta wait till it's uploaded on here on this Fire Stick.
Yeah, and I love me some DC, and Glenn Close. She's just like
classic,
triple OG.
Right?
Yeah. So, but it's a really good show.
I'm gonna have to try that out.
Yeah, I think you'll like it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I love it because it has all these lawyers. It's a female attorney office, or what are they called? A firm. It's all female ran. Black, white, different races.
Okay, it's 9 episodes, so I can watch that. I can watch that in a weekend.
Oh yeah, yep.
Okay, cool. I'm definitely I'm putting that in my notes right now.
Yeah, but I'm gonna definitely, if I ever come across something, feel free
Yeah,
to.
you know, you how we talk. Just
Yep.
message me and let me know, and I'll definitely put it because I'm always looking for something to watch while I'm folding laundry and all that kind of stuff.
Girl, and I be doing all kinds of stuff. These glasses go. But I'll be trying to stay busy over here because now that I have it's an empty nest over here besides when my grandbaby comes over every now and then. But I'll be trying to keep busy. So a lot of times when I'm around here working on my crafts and stuff, I got the TV, I got
Yeah.
like most people, I got
I'm
TV in
send
every
you this
room. So
picture.
I'll be
I'm
like,
trying to recreate this tree in my upstairs for you. I'm gonna send you the picture of it.
yeah, send me that because I'm just trying to find. I might be over there with Jill doing some
Yeah,
crafts.
I sent it to Jill because I'm like, oh, but I'm gonna send it to you, and then you and I'll talk about how
Yeah,
I can
I'm going to talk to
recreate it.
Jill because I never really been into crafting. Only thing I really been as far as creating was the cakes that I've been doing for like over 10 years. But then what I realized I need to start getting into the crafting because a lot of times people would come to me for their desserts, whole spread, all kind of different desserts for their parties, and then they would have to go to other people to make the crafts, like the custom chip bags or the custom water bottles or the custom, things like that, the custom plates or the custom,
Right,
what I'm saying? And so I'm like, they can have the whole bundle with me.
right.
So that's what I started doing. And I was
Okay,
like,
I sent it to you.
why not do t-shirts too? You want a t-shirt for your birthday too, girl?
T-shirt to match the cake,
T-shirt to match the cake?
and give them a package deal.
Okay. Sure. And then like on one of my videos for the retirement party that I did like a month or so ago, the guy's picture on his shirt matched the sheet cake that I made from him. I don't know if you've seen that short, but I was like, here's the birthday boy. And I said, open your jacket because he had a jacket on. I said,
Uh-huh.
okay, that's the picture from it. And I ran over to the cake that I made. I said, y'all see that? Y'all see that?
And you know I have a niece that does custom cakes. If you look
Uh-huh.
on my thing, Sharice,
Okay.
she does custom cakes.
Okay, I'm gonna look for it because when I say I love to follow cake decorators.
I'll send you her thingy.
I love watching other people's work, and it also inspires me. And
Right.
because I have a lot of bakers who follow me too. But you get inspiration from
Yeah, I'm gonna send you
yeah,
her link, and then
yeah,
you guys can follow each other.
absolutely, absolutely. I definitely will. Thank you so much.
But
But
this
yeah,
was fun. We got to do this on some more shows now that we discover we like some other stuff together.
I know. Will you get into that attorney show, and I'm gonna
I
get
am. I'll
into
probably
that?
start watching that. My daughter, we're college hunting,
Uh huh.
so I haven't. Pray for my strength is all I can say.
Honey, I've been there with two. I understand, and I will pray for your strength. I will.
Cause I don't drink very much, but after dealing with this stuff with her, it makes me want to drink.
I'll drink for you. Okay.
Please, please, please drink for me, cause I need something to numb me. Cause this girl wears me out.
It can be very difficult. And then you got to go on the tours, and then you got to write like my boys. They had, we ain't got it like that, like a lot of families. So you better write all the essays you can.
All the
To try to
essays you
get all the
can.
rest you can. So I would be proofreading, and then my boys, they were really good at writing. I mean, really, really good at writing, but they weren't good at typing. So they would
Okay.
write all these pages, and I
And
would
you
put it
gotta type them.
on paper, to help him out. But then that youngest one, he surprised me because he had got a full ride scholarship. You know who Warren Buffett is, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he's from here and still lives
Right.
here. Right, right. He still live in his same old house, damn near in a hood. Okay, he's so low key. But anyway, his sister, she has a scholarship, and it's for all the kids in this state, no matter what school you go to in this state. And he
Ooh.
had wrote a essay, and he got a full ride scholarship to UNO. And when he got it, he was like, "Mom, I got it! I got it! You got what?" And he was like, "I got the Buffett scholarship." I'm like, "When did you sign up for that?" He said, "I don't know. One day I was just like writing essays and I sent it in."
That's why you gotta write to everybody, because you don't know
Girl,
who gonna be there. Yes.
girl. And then he read the essay to me. Girl, why I broke down crying? Because the essay was a lot about me.
and how you
what I went through, how
deposited
I
into
raised
his
him,
life. Yeah. And
struggling.
and I know that felt good for him to be saying back to you, this is, I saw you helping and struggling with us,
I was
mama.
so proud. I mean, I was crying and
Oh.
snot. I
And
was like,
see, it's those little things that mean the world.
and I didn't know. He never told me. And I was like, why you never told me? He said, I didn't even think I would get it. And I was like, boy, I would have been like,
I'm so happy to hear that.
but yeah, they out of school now. They out of school, out of the house, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the baby, back to the baby, honey. He every day he be telling his mama and daddy, I want to go to Yaya house. I want to go to Yaya house every day. He be calling me all the time. He's poor, so he still talks. He talks a little older, but he talks that baby stuff too sometimes. But he be like, want to go to Yaya house, go to the monster truck room. We don't go to the monster truck room.
The monster truck room.
That's what he calls it, the monster truck room. Or he'll call it his name. He'll go Ace's room because his name is on the wall really big.
Right.
Like Ace's room. And the kid's like, Mom, he wants to be at your house all the time. I'm like, y'all don't appreciate that the older he gets.
Yes, y'all
appreciate that when you tell the school to drop him off at his grandma's house, is y'all trying to do y'all. Y'all gonna appreciate that. But no, they don't mind it at all because my son knows how I was with them.
Yes.
And they know I'm really, when it comes to kids, I have a very soft spot to kids, especially the ones that come from me. So they don't mind. It's like, if I want him every day, they don't mind.
That's how it was with my baby. My children never went to daycares or any of that. When we had to work, to be right at my mama's house.
He ain't never been to daycare. He gonna start preschool, but she was like, I want to spend as much time with him as I can before he get. Girl, when I tell you, you would think he been to daycare or school or preschool
because he learned it from you.
Smart. He's so smart. He's getting it from me. He's getting it from his other grandma, who's a pharmacist. She's getting it from his mom and dad. And his mom is in college right now. His dad already been to college, my son. But he's so smart. Like they constantly teaching him.
Good. So he a little sponge.
Man, I'm telling you. And every time, you know how you have grandkids, and every time they come around you, you hear something new. I'm like, when did he start saying that? When did he? Mom, he been said no. When did he learn how to put on his shirt by himself? Mom, he been no. He didn't.
You are something else.
Yaya help. And now he just taking his clothes off, putting his clothes on. So yeah, it's just amazing. This is my first one, and I'm just really cherishing it and trying to soak it up. I know one day they grow up and they probably still love you and everything, but kids eventually grow up and they want to do their own thing.
Well, and that's what my mother's going through now because my baby's a teenager, so she don't have as much time to go to Nana that she used to.
Yep, I know it's
not liking that.
I know it's coming. So that's why I told my son before he was even born, I said, I'm going to have him all the time. As soon as he's born, I want him this day, that day. Girl, I had that baby so much, like literally right.
So what you going to do when there's another grandbaby?
When there's another one, it's going to be the same way. They already know. And I'm like, they're going to have bunk beds in that room.
Okay. But what if it's a girl, Tanya? How you gonna handle a granddaughter this time?
If they have a girl, I might have to make some adjustments to the house.
Yeah, because you raise boys and your first grandbaby is a boy.
Right. If they have a girl, and see, as a mom, I never wanted girls. Like never. I used to
really
don't laugh, T, but this is true. I have witnesses. I used to, my mother was really religious in the churches we grew up in, Pentecostal. Mm-hmm. So she always had this holy oil in the bottle, that olive oil.
Yeah.
I used to put some on my stomach every day and make a cross.
For no girl.
That I wouldn't have a girl.
And I'm an only girl. I have 5 brothers. 4 are older than me and 1 is younger than me.
Yep. I have one sister. Well, I have one sister, and then I have a sister by my stepdad. So like a stepsister. And then I have 2 brothers by my dad. And then I have a brother by my stepdad. And then I got 2 by my mom. So altogether, I got like 5 brothers and 2 sisters. But
y'all a family of boys like us.
Yeah, but in my immediate household, it was me, the oldest, and 2 younger brothers. But just the things I would see growing up with my friends and just girls,
Mm.
period. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't think I would stay free for long
Mm-hmm.
if I had a daughter, if you know what I mean.
I understand. Yeah.
Like I have friends who literally would like be fighting their daughter, like arguing, cussing, stuff. Just bad. I mean, just bad. And I'll be like, oh my God. You're like, I saw this growing up.
Wow.
My friends, they had daughters, and I was like, oh no, never. Nope, I can't do it. I can't, nope, no. But of course, you
Wow.
know, life be life in, and a lot of the people, kids who I saw being raised, hanging around me growing up, they're different now. They're grown with their
Yeah.
own
Yeah.
kids. But that process, I wouldn't wish some of that shit on nobody. And boys just seem so much easier to me. So, and they were,
Yeah.
they
And
were.
I have one of each, and it has been a journey with each of them,
Mhm.
two completely different personalities,
Yep.
and so it's definitely of course this is my mini me, so she's definitely more fun than my son was.
Yeah, but see, I'm looking forward though. However, I am looking forward to one of my boys giving me a granddaughter. I don't know what one it is. I hope it's Cam because, of course, he's the one who don't have any right now. So
Uh-huh.
I'm hoping, like, if he ends up, they end up pregnant, that it be a girl. And my baby. Well, my baby, he's grown, but my baby Cam, he's just
Mm-hmm.
the most chocolate, handsome thing.
And them looks on the little chocolate little.
I just see it. She's probably gonna be a combination because his girlfriend is really high. I don't want to say high yellow, but she's really, light skinned. So I
Mm-hmm.
think it might be a combination, but I think she's gonna be more darker tone. So I don't know.
Oh, well, we're gonna have to do this again. This was fun.
Yes,
I always enjoy
I
these
enjoyed it.
reviews.
Yes, I enjoyed. I always enjoy hanging with you too. And
Well, I sent you some messages, so look
okay,
at them and let me know, and we'll talk behind the scene.
okay, all right, hon. You have a
Uh,
wonderful night and a good
y-
weekend. A good
you as
weekend.
well. Bye bye.
Yeah. All right. Good night. And thank you guys for tuning in to us. I appreciate you guys, everybody who slid through on us. I appreciate you guys for doing that. Make sure you guys please like and share the video. Please and thank you very much. Me and T, we're going to get together and try to do some more TV show reviews soon. Y'all heard some of the suggestions that she gave me, some of the suggestions that I gave her. So hopefully we'll be able to do some reviews soon. But other than that, like I said, I haven't really been going live a lot. I've just been doing more uploads with my crafts and things like that. And again, Jill, that's Jill's comfort zone. She be doing crafts and things like that. So maybe one day I'll be able to sit with them and start making stuff because I got everything I need now. Y'all should see the side of my office. Well, I show videos, but over here, it's like 1, 2, 3 printers because one of them is my edible printer for my cakes, for when I put like edible toppers and things like that on my desserts. But and then I have a sublimation printer for sublimation printing on t-shirts. Then I have my regular printer for printing on t-shirts. Then I got 2 of the easy presses by Cricut. I got the 12 by 10. I got the 9 by 9. Then I got my Cricut Explorer 4. Then I got my 8-in-1 heat press. So this whole office used to be just my office where I work. Now it's turned into a whole office / craft room. I got stuff everywhere, just everywhere. And then my son, my oldest son, well, I got 2 sons, and normally for Christmas and birthday, him and his brother, they get together and they get me one big thing, and I usually request what I want, and they get together and they get it for me. So my son was like, you need to tell us why you keep asking us for the baby's Christmas list. You need to tell us what you want. And so I told him, I said, I literally just want some storage, like some storage shelf type carts or something like that for my crafting, something like that, organizers and things like that. Nothing major, especially right now. A lot of people are not even celebrating the holidays. A lot of people just getting their stamps back from Uncle Sam, from the president or whoever, the government. One of my homegirls who work for the government, they just went back to work the other day. They've been off of work for like a month or so. So, a lot of people are not even having holiday celebrations. A lot of people are struggling. Then I hear that the people who did get their stamps, like I heard that they didn't even give the people not even half of what they normally would, they owe them. So people are still out here struggling and trying to stay above water. So we're going to do what we do for Christmas. It might not be really, really big around here, but you know, it's all about family. The bottom line, no matter what you do for the holidays, it's all about family. It's all about getting together and gathering and, you know, appreciating everybody, appreciating your children, your loved ones, your friends. You know, tis the season, right? It's supposed to be about giving. It's supposed to be about love, about sharing and caring. So just keep that in mind. If you can't get everything that you want to get for whoever, you know, just keep that in mind. But hey, what's up? How you doing, Dr. Pastor Jay Wilson? I'm out of here. Me and T Danielle just did a little old nasty little piece of review on the finale of Reasonable Doubt. She's out of here now, but you just missed her. But we'll be back. We're discussing some other shows that we're going to start doing TV show reviews on together. But you said the put down increase. Child, you know what? The government is tripping right now. You said you was found innocent. What? Hold up. The pat down and what? Hold on. Is that really you, Jay Wilson? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? But yeah, make sure you guys like and share the video. If you want to donate to the channel, feel free to send a little cash app if you want to. But I appreciate even if you just liking the video, because that means a lot. Gets me back, helps to get me back in this algorithm since I haven't been going live a lot. So I do appreciate that. But yeah, you guys, as usual. Oh, the popular competition has. Oh, hold up, Jay. I thought somebody said it was like. Did they say 12? I think they said like 1,200 or something like that to do a banner. See, and I'm not really good at doing banners, so that would be something I wouldn't even enter in. But for the people who do be doing banners and thumbnails and all that kind of stuff, some people do a really, really, really good job. So I'm looking forward to seeing like the talents and stuff like that and what people's going to produce. You said 1345. Ooh, child. Somebody about to get paid. Somebody about to get paid. Sure, somebody gonna have a good little old nasty piece of Thanksgiving, the holiday, Christmas. Mm-hmm. Well, that's good. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome that people are giving and supporting that. But you said banner. Yes, it better be banging, because for that type of money, you bet. Sure, I'm telling. Like I said, I'm not really good at making banners, so I wouldn't even enter. I'll be up there just embarrassing myself. So, but I am looking forward to what people are going to pull together. Because again, some people are really, really creative when it comes to those banners and those thumbnails. But yeah. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here, y'all. It's 9:21. I have a t-shirt that I'm working on. Somebody had told me, why you up there making t-shirts for everybody? Why ain't you trying to make the hood table t-shirts and selling them? So I'm trying to put together some different designs for the hood table brand. And I was working on one earlier today, and I put it to the side to do the review with T Danielle. So I want to get back to that. And it's cute. It's cute. You know my slogan at the end of the show, I always say, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times. That's going to be on the front with the hood table logo. The hood table logo underneath. And then the back is going to say, and always remember to keep it hood. And hood, the word hood is going to have pictures. Dang, do I got a picture? Hold up. Hold on. Okay, so let me see if y'all can see that. Now, if y'all can see that, basically the hood, HOOD, is going to have pictures in each letter of whatever hood you want in there. So this is one of the hoods that I grew up in, the Spencer Projects. And so this is going to be on my shirt. But if anybody been knowing me long enough, when I always say keep it hood, it don't mean keep it ghetto or keep it trifling or keep it, when I say keep it hood, it has always meant to me when I created this channel, stay grounded, stay alert, remain vigilant, never forget where you came from. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's never about a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. So basically, when I sell this shirt, people who are from the hood, wherever it is, wherever you come from, you can send me a picture of something that you think represents your community, and I can put it on, in the hood. This is just the O's for HOOD because I already cut out the H and the D, but this is the O's. And those are one of the projects that have been torn down. We used to have a lot of projects in our city from north, south, east, west, and they tore like all of them down. I think there's only a few left. The South O projects, I think there are only a few left. But even if it's not the projects, or if it's an apartment building, or it's a store in your hood, or it's a school, or it's whatever it represents, I'm gonna allow people to send me a picture, and I'll put it in the HOOD, but in the background of the letters. So that's what I'm doing. I just thought that was kind of cute. You represent where you come from. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting those out there and, seeing what they do, seeing how people react. But anyway, make sure you guys like and share the video, please, and thank you very much. And as I always say, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Bye.